Hi, this is James at MegaLife21.com, hardest hitting internet talk radio station on the planet. I am here once again at the Newsletter Censored Research Center in northeastern New Jersey with the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisenman. And I want to discuss in this particular video, since Memorial Day weekend and the unofficial beginning of summer and the opening of the beaches is around the corner, that people, of course, are responding to all these ads that they're being bombarded with about lose weight fast, lose inches, get into shape with your bathing suit, look great in your bathing suit. All these diet centers with all their misleading scams and phony false promises. They're flooding the airwaves and TV ads, of course. And recently, the famous product, what was that product? Hydroxycuts. That's right, thank you. Hydroxycuts was pulled from the market. Now, mind you, ephedrine is not the problem in this case. I don't know what it is, but because ephedrine was pulled by the FDA a long time ago. But hydroxycuts apparently has a so-called natural ingredient or combination of that cause liver damage in some individuals. Now, I have a feeling that hydroxycuts liver damage was caused by the same reason why the ephedrine caused deaths. Too much of a good thing. People, especially Americans, want everything fast. Overnight, push-button success. They probably simply overdosed on the hydroxycuts, feeling that if a little will make me achieve my goals, then a lot will do it faster. And they probably overdosed on it, didn't follow directions. I'm just taking a guess. I don't have all the evidence before me as far as what caused the liver damage, but I have a feeling that is what happened. So there's a lot of misleading ads out there, and before I get into what is required to look great for the beach, and it's really very simple, and it doesn't cost a lot, it's just simply knowledge. I want to talk about some annoying individuals that I have in my family that called me recently for advice on what they could take in terms of nutritional supplements. And when I told them, when I gave them the answer, they're like, yeah, but this, yeah, but that, and they go on taking the pharmaceuticals. In other words, don't call me for advice if you're going to contradict me and you're going to say, yeah, but, and you're going to continue taking pharmaceuticals, drugs. What's the point? Don't bother me. Don't waste my time. So these people are still brainwashed by their medical doctor or by advertisements or by what the government allows in terms of claims, made by, let's say, the news media. The news media always goes to the orthodox medicine, the registered dietitians, the drug-pushing allopathic doctors, whatever conventional doctors say. The news media always seems to go to them, but they never go to the alternative medicine source. They don't go to the Atkins Center, or they don't go to Gary Knoll, or they don't go to Dr. Julian Whitaker, or any of the other kings, the gurus of clinical nutrition. They listen to the orthodoxy, the drug companies. And I just don't, Reverend Bill, I just don't want to be bothered. These people want advice, but they don't want to listen to you.
Join the club.
You're in the same situation, people you know.
Been for over 30 years.
The man wastes his time. He researches for people. He gives them protocols, and they don't follow it. You have to follow the protocol. You have to take the therapeutic dosage, not what the bottle says 1 a day. You have to take the therapeutic dosage to get the medical results when it comes to alternative therapy and nutritional supplementation. You just have to follow directions. They don't want to do it. And getting back to looking great for the beach, you don't have to spend a lot of money on a diet center and get ripped off. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on overpriced nutritional products that make big claims. The number one thing to do, besides eating properly and taking your basic nutritional program, vitamins and minerals, the thing that you need to do is stay away from refined carbohydrates. It's as simple as that. White flour and white sugar. Some of it may be calories in, calories out. Okay, if you eat a tremendous amount of fried foods, it takes 3,500 calories to make 1 pound of body fat, and you have to burn 3,500 calories to lose 1 pound of body fat. But the real culprit in excess body fat is too much blood sugar and insulin. And people that are obese have a problem. They're insulin resistant. They have syndrome X. The yo-yo situation. They're constantly.
The insulin doesn't work well. It doesn't take the blood sugar and put it into the cells where it can be used for energy.
Right. Their pancreas pretty much burns out and shuts down, right?
Well, it can. No, it's the insulin. It can't work because it can't get in there.
Because the body can only process so much blood sugar into glycogen and store so much glycogen into the cells. But any excess blood sugar, and the insulin is called the fat hormone by the late great Robert Atkins.
You need insulin to build body, tissue.
Oh yeah, insulin is a vital hormone, but
that's why you'll see when people who get diabetes mellitus, what we call juvenile diabetes type 1, well, they'll begin to get skinny when the pancreas ain't working anymore. There's no insulin coming out.
These are the people.
Ravenous.
These are the people that
thirsty.
Yeah. These are the people that have to inject insulin into their bodies every day.
Right.
Type 1 diabetes. Now, type 2 diabetes is self-induced.
That's comes usually later in life, and it's usually handled by diet.
By diet, not medication. Like these doctors.
Yeah, speaking of medication.
They want you to take if you have hypertension, they want you to take medication. If you have high LDL cholesterol and triglycerides, they have a drug for that. They have a drug for everything. Because they want you to be hooked. They're legal drug pushers, the medical profession. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there was a person I was working with. He gave a protocol for diabetes, and I added chromium and some other stuff for it to take down the blood sugar.
Right.
But he kept using 2 metformins per day.
Of that drug.
Diabetes drug.
Diabetes drug.
And then he began to faint. Low blood sugar. Because he didn't understand. Well, if you're going to go to the natural things, then you've got to cut out the drug things. You don't do both.
Yeah. You're
At
right.
least give the natural stuff a chance to see if it works. For crying out loud.
I think zinc and vanadium also contributes to blood sugar levels. I believe trace mineral vanadium and zinc. But the main thing is that chromium is one of the primary supplements for that. I think in Europe they prescribed alpha lipoic acid. In Germany for diabetics.
They have their role.
Yeah, it has a role. But the main thing is the diet. You have to change your eating habits. And these people are addicted to carbs, these Americans. Just go to your local supermarket and see how many obese people, even young people that you see, and take notice what's in their shopping carts. And then turn on Jerry Springer or one of those shows where they feel sorry for these people. The Big Loser, that show. They're all obese. They're all over the place. It's their diet. Got to suck it up and change your diet and stick to it. All right.